Hi, Cancer, and welcome back to my channel. Whether you are a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Cancer may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on your no contact ex, what they have come to realize after all has been said and done. But first, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, my credentials, scheduling a private reading, or learning more about my Patreon shop, then all that information is down below, as well as the links. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to our channel. I greatly appreciate it. As you know, these are all free channeled messages, so feel free to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. All right, Cancer, let's take a look here at your no contact ex, what they've come to realize. This ex could have been an ex-partner, an ex-significant other, an ex-spouse, an ex-connection. This could have been through a breakup, a separation, or a divorce. But let's take a look at what they've come to realize now after all has been said and done. They have here hiding your true self, okay? I feel that your no contact ex has come to realize that stability is important. Stability, consistency. I'm getting root chakra blockages here, maybe from your no contact ex, and they may not have felt very much either grounded in either their career, in their finances, maybe here something having to do with the self-esteem or feeling a sense of inadequacy in regards to something that they just either didn't feel comfortable discussing, sharing. But I feel whatever that was, it may have created a very kind of tumultuous, chaotic, internal unbalancing type of energy. And, for whatever reason, whether it was in their childhood, perhaps when they were maybe they grew up in an environment where they weren't allowed to express their emotions or express their thoughts, okay? And so sometimes this person may have gotten like very angry. They may have just allowed anger to take over either the conversation or yelling or something like that. That's what I'm getting here, because it's coming across as, you would think that, if someone is communicating in that way, it's like, oh yeah, well, they didn't have a problem yelling, screaming at the top of their lungs or getting upset or whatever. But again, that's the superficial thing that was seen. Underneath, it may have been that they were not heard, as a child, or they weren't able to express their emotions or their feelings or their vulnerability as a child. They may have grown up in a family environment where those things were not nurtured, and maybe they weren't physically nurtured with love in that manner. Okay, so whether it was in the manner of communication or in the manner of just like, I'm getting physical touch here also. So there could have been some deep rooted issues in regards to that. And, even though they may have come across as a person who's like, superficially put together, deep down inside, there could have been more of a rooted issue here pertaining to, or connecting to, um, feelings of inadequacy or feelings uh, of, maybe even self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs here. I do feel, look, see, abundance, and they have mirror. There you go. Two things I was talking about. This person could remember that I just said this person could show the world like they're like the queen of the queen or the king of whatever it is that they do in life. Okay. So I feel like on the exterior, they come across as a very different type of person. And sometimes, having this super confidence in front of other people, or showing like, I've got it all together, is not it's not true. It's not accurate. There could be a lot of things going behind the scenes or internally within a person that they may not show. And so I feel that they've come to realize that that part of themselves that they were hiding or that they were having, like I said here, mirroring says here, self-reflection, introspection, inner wounds, exactly what I was just saying a little while ago. There could have been here some family situations, circumstances, or events in their upbringing that they were reflecting in a very different way. And I'm getting this as a person who's like, maybe very, they're positive, they have a positive mindset. You may even think that they're a little bit boastful or a little bit too confident. That you, if looking from the outside in, you wouldn't think that this person may have issues with insecurity or things of that nature. And I feel that the way that this person may have, in a way, coped with these energies, that they've realized now, after all has been said and done, that this may have been the root of their issues. Whether it was that you decided to go your separate ways or whether they decided to go their separate ways, I feel that their focus was very much on the material. And when I mean material, I'm not saying this person was materialistic, although they could have been materialistic or they could have come across in that way. I feel that focus on work, that focus on making sure they looked good, or they were, they came across very pristine, elegant, well polished, that type of energy here. And I feel that this person has come to realize that at the end of the day, had they been focusing on this energy and really, in a way, grounding themselves, okay, and kind of healing that part of themselves, the root chakra here, things may have gone in a different direction had they been had they healed, or at least taken, your advice here, or your, because I feel here that you may have said things to them along the way. Because this here, where it says hiding your true self, um, it's the same person walking. But it could also be two people. So there could have been this, like I said, this energy that I'm getting to the outside world. There's a certain persona being shown, and in their inner world, there was a lot of instability. There may have been here also this kind of feeling inadequate, because there could have been here someone who was making more money than someone else also. And so that may have kind of tipped the self-worth issues a little bit more, kind of like a trigger. Okay. What else has this person come to realize now, after all has been said and done? They've come to realize that there was a lot of passion between the both of you, whether that being, in the bedroom or outside of the bedroom, but they realize now that the differences created a wedge. It did not. I feel that this is a type of connection that like, I feel like the passion was very, how can I say it in a way that I'm not gonna get boxed. The passion was very hot. Okay, that there was that may have held this connection a lot longer than what it needed to be held on to, because there were some differences here, and this person realizes there could also been differences in the love languages as well. So there could be here this realization now, after all that has been said and done, that your no contact text is like, yeah, we had different love languages. There were here differences of perspective. There were moments here where those differences were apparent. And I feel that your no contact text has realized here the importance of not allowing differences to take over. I think they've also come to realization that, yes, although abundance and money and stability is important, it is not the end all and be all of everything. I think they've come to realize, especially if they were having issues with career and money matters, they've come to realize that that nest egg or that foundation in regards to them being passionate about something in life is an important piece for just themselves, for their own fulfillment in life. And when a person is fully fulfilled in their life, then they radiate that type of fulfillment outward to others. They have here engagement and they have you deserve love. I do feel that this person, oops, sorry about that. I do feel that your no contact ex, either this person was your actual spouse or you may have been engaged to each other. For others of you here, your no contact ex saw you as a person who was very much aligned to their, either, to their kind of wish list, is like you checked off a lot on their wish list. um, there could have been, you could have been the person, maybe they didn't say anything because they were hiding their true selves. But there were elements about either your connection or about both of you together or just about you, Cancer, that was nurturing, compassionate, and they really saw you as someone that they can build a life together with. Um, or ascend a higher level of commitment. Okay. All right, that being said, let's take a look at this last deck, and they have Tower. Yeah, Tower, a very big realization. A lot of the things that I'm saying here, this person has realized after the breakup, separation, or divorce. Now, however this may have been, whether it may have been on your side or on their side, the Tower is this Mars energy. It's all about the fire, the passion. Look at that. And the Devil card. Wow, very two heavy cards here. This person has gone through a very, very deep awareness. Okay, so if you thought that they were doing fantastic, maybe they are. Maybe they are doing fantastic career wise, maybe now, right? But there's a lot that this person was going through, and a lot this person has come to realize after all has been said and done in this breakup, separation, or divorce, because this Tower is kind of like a revelation that took place that they came to a rude awakening here that they needed to learn from. And they have come to realize, especially with this with this Devil card here, which is ruled by Capricorn, they had to detach from certain perspectives. There may have been here a lack of moderation. Again, there could have been materialistic. They could have been very focused on their career. That could have been their go-to. There could have been that coping mechanism here, okay? There could have been old patterns of behavior that now they realize that created a sense of feeling powerless or feeling here a lack of structure or stability in their life. And they may have come across, and shown it in different ways here, especially that being, like I said, through arguments or, kind of like, or not being vulnerable. But the Devil card in Tarot is Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Okay, and Saturn is what's called the toughest teacher in regards to planet. Saturn teaches important lessons, okay? The limitations, the blockages. And I feel that this person, your no contact ex, this breakup, separation, or divorce did a huge shakeup in this person's life in order to wake him up to something that needed to to change or to shift in their life. And I think that whatever you may have said or brought to their awareness, once this breakup, separation, or divorce occurred, I do feel that there was this kind of like, even maybe regretting, man, I shouldn't have fill in the blank because it cost me the person that I truly felt love, admiration, fondness, and saw a future eventually with. Or maybe this is an ex-spouse, so they already saw a future here with you, and maybe this was a divorce for some of you. However this may resonate for you here, Cancer, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.